Is out in at the 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cloud passes to Cool Hands. The 15-footer. That's good on the jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Pass to Dorsey from outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Offensive rebound. Watford off target at the rim.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Count it.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Cool Hands. Shot from 12. And Clutch pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the dude. Here's Mr. Clutch. Covered by Che. Down low. Banked in off the glass. Dorsey's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Dorsey. They set the pick. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits both from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Watford. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Dorsey. He's got 6. Here's the screen to the left side wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Dorsey's got 9.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Lampley. Can't connect from short range.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Clutch the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's the dude. To the middle. Here's Diamatopoulos. Misses in close. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Watford with it. He has 6. Cloud passes to Cool Hands. Screen by Watford. To the left wing. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Clock is at 3. Here's Lampley. Connects from 3-point range.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
There's Mr. Clutch. No scoring in this one. And there's the drive. Here's Dorsey. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Cool Hands. And shot on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Cool Hands got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tries from 10. A shot by Dorsey, no good. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Cool Hands. He has 5. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Pass to the dude. And it's McLeod with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Clutch, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Watford. Here's Cool Hands. From deep three-point land. Cloud passes to Wolf. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Spurs shooting 45% from the field early. Here's Mr. Clutch. Inside. Fades away. Basket counts.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. The greats checked in for Shea. Davis is checked in for San Antonio. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Davis. Yep, that one goes. And it's 7 points for Cool Hands. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Dorsey dishes to Davis. Pass to the dude. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Lampley. Nails the runner. Cool Hands got 9.
Hits the runner like there's nothing to it. Look, for my money, that's one of the tougher shots in the game.
Left side, Davis. Here's Unseld. Covered by Watford. There's the pick. Here's Dorsey. Driving to the basket. Here's Unseld. That one goes in. Unseld's got his second bucket of the night.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Davis. It's picked off. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Rodriguez is checked in for the Grizzlies. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Arks is checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Mr. Clutch. There's 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio leading. Now Dorsey. 9 points in the game so far. To the wing right side. Here's Welch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And the basket by the great.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Marks passes to Unseld to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Baker, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch, and Cool Hand subbed in for Rodriguez. Here's Champ, pass to Dorsey. No good that time. Here's Wolf. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's a good screen. Here's Lampley. Baker passes to Cool Hands. And no good. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Marks. Fires for three. He's off on that one. Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Davis. Out left to the wing. Here's Lampley. Makes it off the glass. Cool Hands got 11 points.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Marks passes to Champ. 1:33 left in the first quarter. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Baker passes to Wolf. Back to Baker. Here's Cool Hands. Out to the right wing. And slam dunk by Watford.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Clutch. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. There's a screen. Here's Lampley. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio trailing here. Davis kicks it over to Marks. Pass to Dorsey. Clock at 6. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. 12 points for him. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Lampley. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And still a close game as the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Cowboy is out there with the great. Then it's the Prophet. And it's Cool Hands. And it's Rodriguez in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Pass to Champ. to the middle. Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cool Hands. The great passes to Baker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead. Here's Champ. Still yet to score. To the wing on the left. Clutch the pass to Champ. Aldridge's screen. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. It's deflected. And here is Rodriguez. Pass to Cool Hands. Marks grabs the board. Spurs trail by 7. Davis in the corner. Here's Champ. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to the great. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. The great's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Marks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now, the first timeout call here for the Spurs. And Memphis making a change here. Shea's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Aldridge comes in for Aldridge. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Marks. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Davis. First Clutch. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Down low. Pass to Cool Hands. A fader. That shot no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Champ. Still without a basket. Trying to end the drought. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Pass to McClung. Back to Baker. Outside for Rodriguez. It's good from long range. Rodriguez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The closer's checked in for Cowboy. Spurs also with the sub. Skinny is checked in for Aldridge. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Jay. Pass to Clutch. 6 to shoot from past the arc. Good on the triple. Clutch has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes both free throws. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Still scoreless. That one falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rodriguez outside. They set the screen. Pass to cool hands. Watford inside. He's got 8. Can't cash in from close range. Inside, Leach. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Baker. Pass to Watford. Memphis moving it around. Here's Lampley. Offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
There's the steal. Here's McLeod, and Davis sends it back, and he recovers it. Fader on the way, and the basket by McLeod. McLeod's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Diamantopoulos. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Shea outside. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. There's the screen. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Davis. And they pick up 2.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The dude, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's McLeod. A rebound by the Spurs. Outside, Davis. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Champ. Now Dorsey. He's got 14 on the clock. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nothing on the board.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Now here's Shea. Pass to Baker. Fires the 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Dorsey. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. McLeod passes to Rodriguez. Shea outside. They get it again to the inside. To the middle. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Watford. Shea outside. Goes back up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. McLeod's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Welch. That's in there. Davis with the assist. The Dudes got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Cloud pass to Watford. Here's Mr. Clutch. Jay outside. Over to the left wing. Out to the right wing. Baker with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Mr. Clutch. Covered by Jay. Puts up a 3. A shot by Dorsey, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Jay, right side. Oh, good with the triple. Spurs trail by 9. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Some changes for Memphis. Skinny's checked in for Baker. And Cool Hand subbed in for Rodriguez. San Antonio also making some changes. Little General comes in for Champ, and it's Clutch in for Davis. It's good. And that's 15 points for Cool Hands. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Dorsey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For San Antonio, they've won a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Pass to Watford. Here's Cool Hands. Back to Watford. Here's Mr. Clutch. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 9. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Diamatopoulos, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got his first points of the night.
That is a perfect placement.